and then afterwards 2 policemen arrived at their vehicle and interrogated me for 10 minutes. Good morning from lovely Bucharest. I woke up a little bit later today because I went to sleep late, but now I'm ready. Let's go and see this beautiful city. Well, first of all, it's the coldest day so far in the trip. I'm actually starting to struggle from the cold, which is unusual, but we're still going to travel and have fun. So behind me is the Romanian Athenaeum. So it looks like a Greek building, but apparently it was built by a French guy who took some influence from all of the Greek built throughout history. So it was built on the 18th century, and it's a very known symbol of the city. Behind me is the Revolution Square. In this very place, in 1989, there were major events that led to the Romanian Revolution that made the communist regime fall. It symbols the fight for democracy and freedom. I'm here in one of Bucharest's green areas. I'll put the name down below because again, Romanian is difficult. So yeah, during summer days, it's really nice to come here and chill in the sun. And right now, there's an ice skating ring. I just stopped by to eat lunch at this restaurant, Poke House. It's probably the best poke that I've ever had. So, big recommendation. Prices are really fair. Go there if you're in Bucharest. Behind me is the Romanian House of Parliament. Now you've probably seen many of those across Europe. What's so different? So this place has 3 Guinness records. It's the heaviest building in the world, the most expensive one, at least at the time of its building, and it's the biggest administrative building in the world as well. It's absolutely massive. There are over 1,000 rooms inside, and it was built during the communism era in Romania. So as you understand, now it became the House of Parliament, and it is absolutely huge. I'm standing pretty far away. You still can see how grand it is. Amazing. Behind me is the Stavropolios Church. It was built in 1724, and it's one of the most unique looking churches that I've seen. Look at the carvings outside. So behind me is the big synagogue of Bucharest. It was established in 1847. There's actually a memorial here for 120 Jews that died during Bucharest pogrom on 1941. It's not the biggest, but there's a major history. How much troubles did the Jews experience throughout the years? Different pogroms, Holocaust. But it's nice to see that such places are preserved over the years. Okay, after the synagogue, I went back to my hotel to rest a little bit because it's New Year's Eve and there should be like a big party here with lots of drones and fireworks, and we are going to be there. But I do have an interesting story. When I was at the synagogue, I was filming some B-roll footage, and then afterwards 2 policemen arrived at their vehicle and interrogated me for 10 minutes about why I was there, forced me to bring like my passport and show proof that I'm moving to another country. You see like how the security is tightened in Jewish places, and it just indicates how severe is the threat on the Jewish community around the world. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, again, I came back to my hotel, and probably next time you'll see me is at the party. So, Happy New Year, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so I finally arrived at the location of the New Year's Eve event here. Apparently, there are 2 Titan Parks here in Bucharest, and it says that it's in Titan Park, so I booked a taxi, and apparently it was the wrong one, and I needed to walk 25 minutes in order to get this one. So I met a couple of cool Sri Lankan, and we walked together, but now I'm outside, and let's get in. It looks very awesome in the internet, so let's check it out. Well, it's definitely a local event. I did not see any tourists. Even those Sri Lankans that were walking with me, they were living here for 2 years. So everything is in Romanian, which is pretty cool. But again, it's so cold outside. It's very difficult to be there still. I still, for some reason, didn't bring like any thermic clothes, so that's my mistake. But yeah, it's very cold and very crowded. But it will be interesting towards midnight, that's for sure. Well, frankly, I tried to stay there for like half an hour more, but it's too cold. The music is too specific to my taste, so I decided to give up and try to find a proper indoor club or pub, whatever, somewhere in the street. So I'll give you an update. I received a recommendation to go to a party on the outskirts of Bucharest. Holy! So I went there, and it was so odd there. Like the age gap was too big, and the vibe was not good at all. So I'm really trying to make it on time back to the main stage in order to be there at midnight. Now I'm not sure that I would make it, but you will see. Okay, so I eventually didn't make it to the stage, but I'm here at the central location. So very soon it will be midnight. From every angle, people are here. I've been lighting fireworks. Happy New Year! Okay, so I'm back at my hotel now, and I'm so happy that everything turned out the way it did. I think that I was in the best location to watch the fireworks. There were so many people lighting them around me, and there was such a great atmosphere. And it's my first time being on this day abroad, which is a magical experience, truly. So now it's time to actually reflect on the past year, and I'm so grateful, first of all, for this trip. It was incredible so far, and there are still some days left, and we'll make the best out of them. And I'm generally grateful for my family, for my friends, and for all of you that are watching and taking part in this amazing journey. So it's just time to express my gratitude for everyone. And now I'm going to sleep happy, and I can't wait to have some new experiences tomorrow. So good night, and I'll see you. Good morning from 2025. I see that the majority of places are currently closed. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go to the most western area of the city center. There's a casino that I haven't been to yet, and I'll eat something there. And then afterwards, there's a really big and famous mall that's located not too far away, so we'll go there. So let's get out. So I'm here at the JW Marriott Hotel, which looks lovely, by the way. The casino is so weird. Like, there's no cloakroom. There's no one at the entrance. They just told me in half Romanian, half English that I can't come with my bag. But I've been trying to find any cloakroom in the area. Nothing. So I'll have to go back to the previous casino. But for such a big hotel, they don't have a cloakroom, they don't have any proper service, and it's probably the second biggest casino in Bucharest. Very weird. So I'll go back to the well-known Platinum Casino, and I'll talk to you. Okay, so I just finished my time at the casino. It was pretty good. I've been there for like 3 hours approximately. Had a great breakfast, met some cool people, and I lost $50, which is not too bad. But I'm right here next to the Afi Mall, which is the only mall that's open today and one of the only attractions that are generally open today in the city. I've seen some great reviews about this place, so let's check it out. So I just exited the mall. It's pretty nice. It's very big. There's basically everything that you're looking for. There's a giant food court as well. I've been trying to search for some clothes, but I always face trouble searching for ones because I'm tall. But I did find those sunglasses, which were only $1, which is really good. And I ate at a local supermarket. It was like chicken schnitzels for like $4. So it was pretty good. But now I think I'll head back to the hotel, rest for a little bit, and we'll see what there's to do in the evening. So eventually I returned here at my hotel. I got some rest, tried to find a pub crawl or something interesting to do, with no success. So eventually I returned to the casino. I had a wonderful dinner. It was actually really good. Okay, incredible. I know that today has not been the most interesting day, probably the least interesting day throughout this whole trip. But I had fun. It's nice to relax for a while. Everything was closed, there's nothing that we could do, but we'll make sure to have an interesting day tomorrow. So I'll go to sleep soon. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good late morning here from Bucharest. Today I have a very interesting attraction ahead, which you'll find out soon. Unfortunately, we need to check out of our hotel because today we are moving again. So let's check out, get something to eat, and go to the attraction. So I went to a restaurant called La Mama, and it has some authentic Romanian food. I wanted to get a specific soup that has been recommended, but unfortunately it wasn't ready, so I just took a burger. It was pretty good. And now, this is the main attraction that I was talking about. It's called Therme, and it's a huge water park, and there are like hot springs and different jacuzzis, and it's one of the most like famous places of its kind around the world. I did see that people tried to come inside several hours ago, and they told them that there are no available tickets, but I'm not giving up, so I still came here. I see that there's a big line outside, but let's see if we manage to get in. Okay, so after a 2 hours long wait, I'm finally here inside the park. I got the 3 hour long ticket. looks pretty good from the outside, so let's check it out. So unfortunately I was stopped while filming with the Action 4. They told me that like GoPros and such cameras are not allowed, so I'll have to use my own phone, so I wouldn't be able to film underwater unfortunately, but I'll try to make the best out of my phone. Look at that sunset behind me. So my time here at Therme came to an end. It was really nice, especially being on a hot tub in front of the beautiful sunset. It was packed. It was so difficult to wait outside for 2 hours just to get in. And I was there for like 2.5 hours. But still, it was worth it. It's such a great place to relax and have some fun. So it's actually divided into 3 zones. First one only for kids, second one has like the hot tubs inside and outside, and there's a third one that has like different saunas. So I took the second one that includes the first one. It was 100 lei roughly, I think. So yeah, overall a great experience. I would recommend you to come at a less busy time. Unfortunately, it's really busy right now, and always book online if you can. I didn't manage to do so, but eventually I got in and it was worth it. So now I'll head back to my hotel. I'll need to take my trolley and we'll go towards the airport. So before going to the airport, I stopped at a local restaurant here to get dinner. The name of the restaurant is Bowls. I'm not joking, I'm not a little child, I'm not going to laugh at it. Haha, Bowls, yeah, that's the name.
You gay ball!
So I took spaghetti and meat. You can guess, it was pretty good for a fair price, but now I really need to get to the airport, so I'll go back to my hotel, take the luggage and go. In a couple of minutes I will board the plane and leave Romania. I do feel like there's a lot more to explore in Bucharest and in Romania generally. We did come at a time in which many things were closed, but at the same time, being here during New Year's Eve, seeing the fireworks, it was absolutely incredible. So I'm very happy for the opportunity and all of the experiences that we had together. But now I have another flight to catch, but now it's not a new destination. We are returning to Paphos, and it will be our last destination before returning to Israel. We'll have a couple of days there. So we'll try to make the best out of them. Yeah, we're towards the end of the challenge. But still, it's not time for conclusion. There are many things to experience. I have a very cool plan for tomorrow as well. So let's board on this flight. I'll see you soon. Okay, so after taking a very expensive taxi, it was 50 euros. But Uber didn't work and Bolt didn't work either. I came here to my first hotel of the challenge, but now it's a completely different room. There's only like a single bed this time. There's a really nice area here, and look at the kitchen. It's actually really different. And that's the toilet. And there's another door, which is locked. Very interesting. But yeah, it looks even bigger than the previous room, but just designated for solo travelers. But yeah, it looks pretty good. But it's very late now, it's nearly 2 a.m. and I need to wake up in about 5 hours because tomorrow we have a very interesting trip ahead. So I'll go to sleep very soon and I'll see you tomorrow.